New Orleans making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in for Graham. Hampton's checked in for Orlando. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 12-4 run. MP against Fultz. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to MP. And here's Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. And Valanciunas drops them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Hampton. Here's Ross.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a
substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Isaac and Carter up front. Suggs is out there with R.J. Hampton. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. They get it back. Pass to Suggs. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
It goes on Terrence Ross.
So the defense coming at Zion, shot hard right there, but he's smart and he plays into it, getting the personal.
That's good from Williamson.
Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January, the 22nd of 2020.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Hampton. And the Magic again can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 treys, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
No good on that one. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Ross passes to Fultz. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Ross against Ingram. 4 on the clock. Ross can't get it to go.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
On the wing, MP. Launches it. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Tries to break his ice. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
The Magic need to put one up here. Take it away. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Bamba. Soft touch off the glass.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
MP against Lopez. MP shot is off. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harris, covered by MP. That one drops for him.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
The second quarter would end up being more of the same.
Pressure only came to me when I faced Ginsanity. You go down and you realize, like, wow, I'm down 15 or I'm down 10 for 250,000. So you got to lock in because it's now or never.
In the third quarter, Splash locked in using old-fashioned two-pointers to get back into the game. A 14-foot jumper with Shaq and a Luka dunk with 6 seconds left in the quarter. He wraps up the third, trailing 38-45.
We'll head to the fourth. Jin trying to hold on.
Splash opened the fourth, going back to his threes. And
Let's bring out the starting at shooting guard. Standing 6'5", number 3, Josh Hart. The big man, standing 6'11", number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 99, MP.
Welcome, folks. And as things...
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Jones is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Josh Hart out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Chris, here we come down the home stretch. This is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs, I think, really show their worth. What about you?
You think, and you're right, Kevin. I agree with you. I mean, sports science, I love it. It seems to evolve a little bit every year.
For three, Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
Pass to Jones. Rozier with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical with him. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop him.
Valanciunas finds MP. Back to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by MP.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Back to MP. Now the feed to Valanciunas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Pass to Rozier. Ball against MP. Outside, ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul. And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. To the paint. Tries again. And he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And a wide open look for MP. And it's New Orleans scoring again. You know, great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kev, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Oubre, following the basket by MP. And the basket by Rozier.
What's part of what makes Rozier a great scorer, he doesn't need to handle the rock to get points.
MP fires from way outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Well, that's what coaches are paid for, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Josh Hart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's MP. Hayes trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Watanabe. He's covered by Ingram. Shot good by Watanabe.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Smith against MP for three. That one misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
No, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Driving in, Graham with the bucket.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
New Orleans foul. MP.
The Hornets shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line of the game.
Team foul.
And that one falls for Booknight.
Shooting for Charlotte. James Booknight. 2 shots. Substitution for
Going with
the
a
other team.
whole new group out there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. MP out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Magic was sensational. He had 30 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Great. He'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to maintain the rest of the way.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Back to MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And 11 points for MP.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
Oubre, no one around him. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hart. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Ball with a wide open look. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Siakam, and he makes good on the layup. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Deep 2 from Ball. Off target from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? In 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Siakam is out there with Jones. And it's Oubre in the small forward. There's Siakam after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. The layup missed.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And the shot is good. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal. Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Devontae Graham comes in for Josh Hart. And then for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Siakam. Watanabe comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Free throw good, MP. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte is Smith. He's checked in for Ball. And both free throws good for MP. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 12 feet out. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here's MP. 13 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 16.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP leads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Smith outside. The pass to Watanabe. Bridges misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a one-point game. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. And that'll be his third foul so far. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. Washington's checked in. Now, here's MP. He's got 16. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smith against MP.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, this is what Smith does best. Keeping his eyes moving and set up the open man.
MP deciding where to go with it. For the tie. Another shot, and the layup is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Smith, and he drives in, makes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
MP outside. And Hayes throws it down.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Now here's Bouknight. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And what I like about Miles Bridges, such a versatile player. Scores it, rebounds and passes, and also gets after it defensively.
Well, I love his energy, too. It's clear. His work ethic is strong. I mean, he just wants to keep improving over time. And I'd say that he's well on his way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Siakam is checked in for Watanabe. Oubre comes in for Bouknight. And it's Rozier in for Ish Smith.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hayes the pass to MP. Back to Hayes. Bridges with the steal. Passes to Siakam.
No shot. Get the perimeter. Get the perimeter.
2 on the clock. No good on that one. MP has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Thomas Satoransky is out there with MP, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Well, I'm impressed with Rozier's growth as a distributor. He's capable of making some nice passes.
And there it is for him. MP's got 21 in the game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Count the basket and the foul.
Zion Williamson.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Personal foul.
You got to really wrap up Washington on the way up. I mean, he'll muscle his way through the contact.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Pass to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson dishes to MP. He's feeling it. And Williamson throws it down.
I'm willing to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Pass the ball. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Hart. Now, MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter. Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Good work there as it goes. 11 points for Siakam.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Get outside. He's open.
Ball against Satoransky. Rozier looking around. Into the lane. Softly drops in the floater.
Rozier, the 3rd.
Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's MP. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Siakam against Valanciunas. Siakam inside. That one goes in. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Massive move there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game defenders aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the most subtle moves that
checking in for the away team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
There's Ball with the three, and another three for Charlotte.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight.
Now, here's MP.
LaMelo
and the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
Third personal foul.
That'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Executing and screen and rolls. Valanciunas, he excels at taking what he sees in these sets.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Down low, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, Washington College, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jonas Valanciunas.
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for Charlotte.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson kicks to Hart. Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Hart. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Siakam outside. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game. And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Hornets.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
The 3 from MP. Nails the triple.
And how about the focus from MP? Pushing out all distractions and just draining that clutch shot.
And the Hornets call time here. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the game.
Stand up and make some noise!
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get through.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
The semifinal was set for number 1 seed Eyeball Splash to take on the number 15th seed 11 Assassin. This game remained tight throughout as 11 Assassin was looking to cause his 4th upset of the day. Splash would once again turn things up in the second half to take control of the game and wins with a final score of 55-53. Splash repeats advancing to the My Team Unlimited Championship round to play for $200,000.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here are the starters for Houston. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Kenyon Martin is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Devontae Graham out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And the NBA's individual awards used to be announced down the stretch of the regular season. Players and coaches were recognized in front of their home fans.
I like that, BA. I think we should go back that way. I know some people feel otherwise, but I think we should go back that way because it is a recognition for a job well done during the regular season, these individual awards. So I wouldn't have a problem going back to the former way.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Williamson.
Cunning dribble move by MP, throwing off the defender and getting himself a shot.
To the inside. And Wood with the stuff.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, MP on target from range. MP's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
To the right side, the 3 is up. That shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Williamson passes to Graham. MP outside, fires the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, you know, MP is a reliable option for him, so they feed him with the catch and shoot right there.
Green against MP. On the attack, Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
MP shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Pass to Graham. And here's MP. Outside Ingram. MP outside. Fires for 3. Rockets with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Green. It doesn't go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Smart ball movement by MP. Moving the pieces around and getting a guy set up to score.
Timeout call. Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Who wants the free Caesars? I can't hear you.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Hart's checked in for Ingram. And it's Alexander Walker in for Graham. Gordon outside. Outside Nwaba. 1:14 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. That one a little long. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. MP, the pass to Hayes. Counted.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Outside Porter. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
MP, the pass to Hart. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Unloads from 13. Again, Porter missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead, leading by 9. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it just...
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Josh Hart is out there with Hayes. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's MP. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He scored 32 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
MP against Porter. Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Nwaba. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Nwaba's got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
New Orleans calls timeout. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Down low. Back to Wall. From outside the arc. Another three from Houston.
How about that? Nice to see Wall feeling it from beyond the arc. He's really worked hard to develop that shot.
MP, the pass to Ingram. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Wall against MP. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's got 5 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
Wall. The Pelicans pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And the shot counts.
Substitution
So it's the New Orleans Pelicans in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Houston, Green and Tate on the perimeter. Christian Wood out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. MP outside. Pass to Williamson. Doesn't go for him. Some solid D from Wood. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Tate.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
And here's Wall. He's got 5. Going inside. That shot off. MP drives in. Here's Williamson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. MP against Green. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Wall on the take, and the layup is good off the glass. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is John Wall at his absolute best, in attack mode, going right to the rack.
The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league-caliber talents. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Tate. Pass to Martin.
I see him, I see him.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Graham, the pass to Williamson. MP outside, takes the three. And the Pelicans get it back. Valanciunas finds MP. Back to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Green. Outside Wall. Pass to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Outside Tate. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Green.
3 points.
Tate's got 7 points.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
New Orleans calls timeout. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
New Orleans calls timeout. MP outside. It's Hart on the wing. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Augustine. Hart pulls it in.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Gordon with a steal. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Murphy. Fires in the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Pass to Garuba. Down low. Yep, that one goes.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Now here's MP. He's covered by Augustine. MP, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Porter. From downtown. Off target. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. MP is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Hart in at the three. That's the Pelicans 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Nwaba. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA. And that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market, because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league. And players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasions.
You've got to have confidence to be a good pull-up shooter. MP doesn't hesitate. If the D gives a shot to him, he won't waste it.
Outside Porter. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
Timeout. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Ingram's checked in for Hart. And Graham subbed in for Alexander Walker. And the basket by MP.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Up top, Wall. Graham covering. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact in my opinion.
And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Graham finds MP. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
MP outside. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
How you doing?
Denise, MP is here. I need a couple minutes with him, but I gotta call John Luck. So why don't you move my 11 o'clock to 11:15? Move my 11:15 to noon. Bump my lunch to next Wednesday. Move my 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Oh, call my husband. Tell him I'm going to be late. And then bump up my 1:30 by 15, but add a quick chat with Harvey in its place. Oh, and happy birthday!
Yo, what? You gotta be tired of talking to people all day.
I love it. And by the way, some of those people talking are starting whispers of the name MP and the phrase Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I heard some of that. Look, I'm feeling it.
Obviously, it's not in the bag yet, but the powers that be let me know that they want me to set up an interview with you and John Luck.
Okay.
Your play is going to be doing most of the talking, but An interview like that might raise your profile and get those whispers a little louder. What do you think?
Of course, man. Look, winning Rookie of the Year, that would be amazing. So anything I can do to help, I'm there.
Great. I'll set up an interview with John Luck and send you the details as soon as I have them.
Cool.
Keep up the good work. Now get out.
There she is. See you later, Miss Hanover.
See you later.
I've known Splash for about, I want to say, 5 years. we're really good friends, so I know his game, he know mine. We're definitely going to put on a show. I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do. He just going to have to wait and see.
Everybody wanted to see the Splash versus Tadibo rematch because that is like the My Team rivalry of the year. But me versus Swaggy is going to be an amazing series, and I think people shouldn't underrate him because I'm not.
So I'm going against one of the best offensive players.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his three-way swing man, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin?
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. MP out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. MP outside. Off target with his three. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. And there's the pass to Booker. It's over Ingram. Off the left rim and out. On offense, here are the Pelicans. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's Williamson. And the basket is good. Williamson's got the first points on the scoreboard for New Orleans.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Ball finds Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Williamson outside. That one goes. Counted.
Wow, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Pass to McGee. Pass to Paul. Over Graham. And it's Paul missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And Booker kicks to Paul. It's the three-point bomb.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
MP looking around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 5.
Look at MP going for the three-point answer. That's his remarkable competitive spirit shining through.
All up top, guarded by Valanciunas. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
For 3.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Nikhil Alexander-Walker in for Javonte Green. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharge checked in for JaVale McGee. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Shoots from 12. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Sharge. Sharge has got his second basket of the game.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Now, here's MP. Payne covering. And there's the call on Dario Sharge. That's his first foul. Hard, he's checked in for New Orleans.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Pelicans, Josh Hart.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. MP outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. It's blocked. And he gets it back. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. The fadeaway. And it's off the back rim. No good. To the middle. And stolen by Payne. Here's the break. And the foul. Called on MP.